Because like you said, you are beautiful, you have a good job, right? You've got a good career, right? What else? You have a lot of opportunities ahead of you. Ahead of you, это впереди тебя.
Yes, I have some travel opportunities and some free time because I don't have children.
Okay, you don't have kids, right?
Yes, yes.
So basically, if I ask you the question, what is the best age for you? You just said it's now, right? It's now, and it's the best age. Now, what do you think is the most difficult age, and why? Why do you think?
Repeat, please.
What is the most difficult age? What do you think? Most difficult age. Ну, самый трудный возраст. When you were a child, when you will be grown up, right? Not grown up. When you will be old. What do you think?
I think difficult age.
Right.
It's old.
It's when you are old, right?
But yes, when you're old because you lost your health.
Right.
And when you teenager.
Yes, when you're a teenager, когда ты подросток еще.
Yes, teenager. Because you don't have a choice.
Okay, so two ages are the most difficult, right? The most difficult ones are two ages. When you're a teenager, when you don't know anything, right? You don't know what's going to happen in future, right? And when you are old, when you're more than 50 years old, probably, when you're more than 50, that's when your future is kind of unknown, right? And what happened, like you're right, you're losing your health, right? You are not that strong anymore, right? When you're old. And you said when you are old, it is the worst age. What is the other reason for you to say that? You just mentioned that when you're old, it's the worst age. So you're losing your health first, right? What else?
Yes, you're losing your health, you're losing your beautiful.
You're losing your beauty, your look, right? You're losing your look.
You're losing your look, and you start. Нет, как сказать. Медленно думать. Начинаешь медленно думать.
Start thinking slowly.
Slowly. And
your process of thinking slows down. Your process of thinking slows down. Это вот твой процесс мышления, он замедляется.
Slow rhythm of life.
Oh, the rhythm of life gets slow, right? I mean, it's getting slow.
Становится медленно.
Right. And
и ты начинаешь отставать от жизни. Как отставать?
And you start to slow down. It's like you start to go very slowly, and your life goes ahead of you. Your life is always somewhere in front of you. I mean, you just follow your life. That's how it seems to me, right? It seems to me. Okay, and now the other question for you: is age important to you? Age important to you?
Yes, I understand. I think a little bit. Only for environment, like other people. Start start deep you, погружать тебя.
Oh, you could drown yourself, right? Погружать.
Drown myself in рамки.
Into frames. Into some frames, into some limits.
Yes, some limits when you where you must be married, have kids.
Okay, so the older you get, the more boundaries you have. Boundaries — это как границы, да, какие-то вот. Boundaries — это как препятствия, да. The more obstacles you have. Obstacles — это тоже вот преграды, препятствия. So the more obstacles you have, right? Like you said, when you get older, you start thinking about getting married, right? You start thinking about getting kids, right? Having kids.
Yes, for social,
For social, right? For social. Yeah, I mean, to be an average person, to be an average woman, right? Like everybody else.
But it's
like a public opinion, public view, right? That you have to.
But if don't remember about it, you can feel freedom of your age.
You are right. So if you forget about all these age limits, right? If you forget about age itself, you can overcome all those boundaries, all those limits. You don't need to think like everybody else thinks. You can travel, you can live for yourself. You don't need to have kids, right? You don't have to get married, right? All right. So you are damn right.
It's just in your mind, I think.
Exactly. The age is only in your head.
But yes, in your head. But in Russia,
right?
Old people have a program.
Okay.
Like советская программа, не знаю.
Just a program. So, okay. It's like a social program, right?
Yes, just programs with a lot of rules.
Right, rules with a lot of rules which nobody wants to break, right? Because that's the way everybody else lives, right? That's how everybody else lives their life, and they want you to live like that, but you don't want to, right?
Ну, если не общаться с бабушкой.
Как знаешь, forever young, I want to be forever. Do you really want to be forever? Да. Okay. Now, hold on one sec.